In the land of Canaan, a place of rolling hills and fertile pastures, lived a man named Jacob. Jacob had 12 sons, but Joseph was the one he loved the most. One day Jacob called Joseph to him with a special gift, a coat of many colors. This was no ordinary garment. It was a symbol of Jacob's deep love and favor towards his son. Made of fine material, it shimmered with vibrant hues, a coat fit for a beloved son. But it also cast long, dark shadows as his 10 older brothers watched with jealousy. They saw the coat as a sign of favoritism. The coat became a source of pain, their resentment simmering. What was once a symbol of love had turned into a catalyst for discord and strife. The brothers went to graze flocks in Dothan, and Jacob sent Joseph to check on them. Joseph set off, wearing his colorful coat, unaware of the dark trap ahead. From a distance, the brothers saw him coming. "Here comes the dreamer," they said with malice. Their hatred flared. "Let's kill him and throw him into a cistern," they plotted. Reuben, the eldest, intervened. "Let's not take his life," he said, hoping to rescue Joseph later. When Joseph arrived, they grabbed him, ripped off his coat, and threw him into an empty cistern. They sold him to passing Ishmaelite traders for 20 pieces of silver. The traders took Joseph to Egypt, a land of wonders, where he was sold to Potiphar, captain of Pharaoh's guard. Joseph worked hard, and the Lord blessed Potiphar's house for Joseph's sake. Potiphar favored Joseph, putting him in charge of everything he owned. But trouble found Joseph again when Potiphar's wife tried to tempt him. Joseph refused, saying, "How could I sin against God and my master?" Scorned, she lied about him, and Potiphar had Joseph thrown into prison. In the grim prison, the Lord was still with Joseph, showing him kindness. He gained favor with the warden and was put in charge of the other prisoners. Pharaoh's chief cupbearer and baker arrived, troubled by dreams. Joseph, seeing their sadness, asked, "Why do you look so dejected?" They shared their dreams, and Joseph, with God's help, interpreted them. He foresaw that Pharaoh's cupbearer would be restored, but the baker would be executed. Joseph pleaded with the cupbearer, "Remember me to Pharaoh." But the cupbearer forgot Joseph, who waited 2 more years in the dungeon. 2 years passed, and Pharaoh had troubling dreams none could explain. The cupbearer finally remembered Joseph, who was brought from the dungeon to interpret Pharaoh's dreams. Joseph, with humility, said, "God will give Pharaoh a favorable answer." He explained the dreams. 7 years of abundance followed by 7 years of famine. Joseph advised Pharaoh to appoint a wise man to gather food during the good years. Seeing wisdom in Joseph, Pharaoh made him second in command over all Egypt. Joseph, now Zaphenath-Paneah, governed Egypt, storing grain for the coming famine. His wisdom and foresight were unparalleled, and he became a trusted advisor to Pharaoh. The land of Egypt flourished under his guidance. When famine struck, Egypt had bread, thanks to Joseph. Neighboring nations heard of the abundance and came to buy grain. The famine reached Canaan, and Jacob sent his sons to buy food in Egypt. They bowed before Joseph, not recognizing him. His Egyptian attire concealed his true identity. Joseph, recognizing them, tested their hearts, accusing them of being spies. He wanted to see if they had changed. He saw their remorse and revealed himself. "I am Joseph. Is my father still alive?" His brothers were terrified, but Joseph spoke gently. "God sent me ahead of you to preserve life." He embraced them, forgiveness flowing. Jacob journeyed to Egypt. The family was reunited and the years of separation melted away. God's plan, woven through years of sorrow, brought salvation and reunion. The once barren land now flourished, symbolizing renewal and hope. Thank you for watching. If you found this story inspiring, please like, comment, and subscribe for more content.